The gift of the river. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village by the river, there lived a kind-hearted man named Vishal. Vishal was known throughout the village for his generosity and willingness to help anyone in need. He had a small farm, and though his life was simple, he always shared what little he had with others. One day, a traveler came to the village. He was weary from his long journey and had little food or water. He approached Vishal's house and asked for some help. Vishal welcomed him with a warm smile. Of course, you are welcome to rest here. I will give you food and water, and you may stay for as long as you need. The traveler, grateful for the kindness, sat down to eat. As he ate, he told Vishal about the hardships he had faced during his journey. Vishal listened patiently and offered him words of encouragement. The next morning, before leaving, the traveler said, I must give you something in return for your kindness. I have nothing of value, but I do have a secret that might help you. Vishal was curious. What secret do you mean? He asked. The traveler smiled and said, there is a hidden spring deep in the forest, where the river begins. The water there has healing powers and can bring prosperity to anyone who drinks from it. But it is not easy to find. You must have a pure heart and a willingness to help others. Vishal was intrigued but skeptical. I do not need wealth or healing, but I will look for this spring if it helps others. The traveler nodded. Remember, the true reward is not in the water itself, but in the kindness and humility you show to others. With that, the traveler left the village, and Vishal decided to embark on the journey to find the hidden spring. He packed some food and water and headed into the dense forest, following the river upstream. The journey was long and difficult. The path was overgrown with thick bushes and the terrain was rough. Vishal struggled through the forest, but he did not lose hope. Every time he felt tired or discouraged, he thought of the traveler's words about helping others. After several days, Vishal finally reached the place where the river began. There, hidden behind a group of rocks, he found the spring. The water sparkled in the sunlight, and Vishal could feel the healing energy in the air. He knelt by the spring, cupped his hands, and drank the cool water. To his surprise, nothing dramatic happened. There was no immediate change in his life, and the village did not suddenly become prosperous. But Vishal felt a deep sense of peace, a tranquility he had never known before. He returned to the village, and in the days that followed, he continued to live his life with the same kindness and generosity. People began to notice that he was more content, and the village itself seemed to be filled with a new sense of hope. Then one day a wealthy merchant visited the village. He had heard of Vishal's kindness and offered to buy some of the crops from his farm. Vishal agreed, and over time his farm became prosperous and he was able to help even more people in the village. Moral of this story: true rewards come not from wealth or material gain, but from the kindness and humility we show to others. Generosity, patience, and selflessness often lead to unexpected blessings.